Hey there, Chad here. Thanks for joining me. This is Rising Star 2, and we are playing as Inches from Glory on a very brief Midwest tour. I think we're about halfway through that tour, and we decided to spend the night in a hotel here in Louisville, Kentucky. And let's see. So we were going to probably need to do some like merging of song parts because that's something we can do. And I've been trying to get a little ahead of that where I can. So I want to make sure that I'm jumping back on that and getting these merged up. And I'm realizing I'm having a lot of trouble seeing them. So today is one of those days, I guess. And we're down to just doing tens. There's a conformity. Do a conformity. There we go. We could write a song today too. I don't know. Do we have, well, you know what? We have some conformity song lyric parts. We could start with that. Let's see if we can get a really good riff. Kiwi has some really good riffs. We could do a low difficulty song. It looks like, you know what? Maybe we start there. I'll save that other 35 for when she's about to write a song that maybe we want to put some effort behind. And down here, there's a 20, there's a 15. 15s might get it done for us. Let's go with Tophers, and then we'll come down here to the bottom. We got a couple of 20s, we got some 15s. There we go. That's going to work. This is a conformity song. Why don't we give that one the title? Oh, I don't know. I feel like the names I'm thinking of are names I've already used. And that's always a problem. So, conformity. Let's go with just the uniform. I don't know. I can't think of anything more clever right now. Conformity, uniform, falling in line. I think my worldview is being a little bit tainted by conformity today. I'm not quite as creative on that front as maybe I should be. But nonetheless, here we go. Finish writing song, and it is done, and it is the next day. And okay, we have Johnny Ramone was born on this day. We will get triple experience. That's fantastic. And we have a gig in Lexington. So we're going to go ahead and head over to Lexington. Our album fell just a little bit, though. We did sell a good amount of units. I'm okay with that. There we go. Triple point day. Maybe if we're near and we're kind of right next to an art museum here. Let's go buy something, get a few extra points. I probably should go in and add some more user-generated content to the art gallery. I go through there every once in a while and try to pick out some nice, neat new stuff, and you'll see some of those every once in a while. You can kind of tell where those are. I think that's one of them. This one, I'm definitely getting this. We're going with that one. Country-based dude. I often will use that, and I'll put it like in a bedroom. And then Metal Catfish. I don't know. Do I like that one? Yeah. Let's go with Metal Catfish. We'll find a place for it. We're going to be upgrading our home pretty soon. We're starting to make some money. And that's one of the things I kind of like to do. I like to get the one that I'm comfortable with. There's lots of wall space to do fun stuff and always hitting the wrong button there. So we're going to go ahead and head over to, let's see, it's Lexington. We're in Louisville. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Kentuckians, I'm doing my best, I promise. One of my bestest friends ever was from her family was from Louisville. And I never said it right, and she always made fun of me, and probably still would to this day. So now she's in Denver, and it doesn't matter anymore, but nonetheless. Okay, we will travel as normal. The triple allowed us to clear our heads, got a little bit of extra experience, and I wonder if that was tripled too. It was divisible by 3. I noticed that, 189. Definitely divisible by 3, but Okay, yep, we know about our gig. Is there anything else we can do to make money? Oh, I did see, I was looking real quick when I was starting up at the achievements that I have, and I'm a few achievements short, and one of them is Parks Landscaped. One of the awards is if in a single game you get to 100. I am grossly below that. I don't know if we're going to go after that for this particular playthrough. That would be a lot of lawn mowing still. I can't believe I've only mowed 24 park lawns though, and probably a handful of cemeteries. Yes, 7. That feels light. I feel like I do way more than that normally, but nonetheless, let's head up here. I'm going to go ahead and just drive it since it's right around the corner. And I'm pretty sure we had kind of gotten caught up on our instrument repairs and things like that. So, you know what? Let's do this real quick. I don't know that we've done this in this playthrough. Let's go to the photographer. Do we have? Yeah, we don't. Let's do a quick band photograph. So when you go to a photographer, this is one of the things you can do, and you can use them as album covers or whatever you want. If you've seen this before, awesome. If you haven't, this is a lot of there's a lot to this that's absolutely fantastic. First of all, you have a few different backgrounds you can use, although you can only use private jet when you own one. But we have ancient ruins. That's going to throw me off. Picture taken at Chad's Photography. You can place your folks in different spots in the view. That's what the numbers are for here. So I can like select, let's see how we do this. Chad is first. Let's put him in spot 9. So he'll be back there, and then we can change what he's doing. And we can also have him not looking at the camera, which I think is hilarious. And then there's a few other things. We can change the weather effectively. Time of day. Storms are coming there. We can do all sorts of photographic stuff and typical image management sort of things, and I don't mess with that too much just because I don't have an eye for it. But you know, you've got all sorts of, probably not the right background to really explore some of these, but you can kind of bring things in there. You can distort the edges, fisheye it. I kind of like that too. And there you have it. So you can move all your folks around. They'll wear different things. Like I can have them put the hat on. So there you go. Let's go to Kiwi. I'm going to move Kiwi to, oh, you know what? I don't actually like the ancient ruins so much. Another one is, we saw brick wall. The other one is rubble. Let's go look at that one. Yeah, I kind of like this one. And then the other thing you can do is adjust the camera angle. And you can have them look at the camera. You can have them look off the camera, as we've seen. And I'd probably don't want anybody doing Spider-Man. I think that probably works. Yeah, there you go. And then check out some lighting options here. Beautiful day. Oh, I actually get shadows there. Late afternoon or evening, morning. There you go. So I'm going to go with a stormy look. I don't know why that feels right to me today. Again, maybe it's just matching my mood. Who knows? So Kiwi, Busk Kiwi. No, we're going to put her in her default. And then the stance, I'm okay with the stance. You can also have them, you know, the big thing in the 80s was like you had the one band member always looking the other way, right? I think young bands still kind of do that now and again, but all sorts of fun stuff you can do. Have them look at the camera and turn them all the way around. That's they won't go all Exorcist on you. I will say that. There, you can get them like that, and maybe we switch over to Angel. I'm going to move her to spot 6. That feels a little better, and she's going to be looking off at the sun because, again, or the light anyway, because that's what we did in the 80s. And then Topher, maybe he does the same. Yeah, he's looking off on his own. And Xavier, I kind of want to cut out of the picture altogether. No, I'm kidding. but I think we're going to change his stance. Oh, the hand over. So then the other thing that's interesting is they're going to move, right? When you click the photo is when it actually takes your shot. And so that can be kind of interesting as well. And I think he looks better more like that, at least for me. So I can get them where they both have their hand in the air. That would be kind of cool. Like right there. And now it's going to be too late. Now we have to go all the way. There we go. That might have been it. So you can take all the pictures you want. You don't buy them until the end. So you can mess with stances. You can do all sorts of neat stuff. Whatever floats your boat, so to speak. I think I'm going to rotate him. Oh, and he looks up at the camera when he points. That's interesting. Let's try one of those. Okay, we'll see how that came out. And then I'm going to change his stance. No, that's not it. That's not it. He does look like he has a broken neck now, doesn't he? So we'll rotate him. Yeah, I don't know. He looks like he's playing hopscotch or something, doesn't he? Blowing kisses to the fans, I guess. I think that's the Macbeth or something like that. Rocking on his toes. I do a lot of that myself. Okay. We'll snap one or two more. And there we go. Okay, I did 3. Then we go look at our photos and we get to pick which ones we like. I don't know. Here's one with both of them having their hands up. I think I like that. We'll buy that one for $50. It tells you where it was taken and all that sort of stuff. You can put in notes if you want. Instead of that label, I'm going to keep that label. I don't mind showing off the Photoshop, although Chad's photography is going to maybe bump some things there where it's like, wait, what was this? Let's do this one too. Don't absolutely love it. Maybe we skip that. To back out is escape. Yeah, let's go with that one too. Okay, so we got 2 pictures there we can maybe go with. And then those show up here in your photo album. Are you sure you want to finish this photo session? Yes, I do. We're going to look at our photo album, and now we have these 2 pictures there as well. And there you go. This, as you can see, is also where you import pictures from. That's where I got my Ghostly Acres poster, my Decathlon Gamer poster. These are some photos I've taken over the years, and then an Inches poster too. So there we go. A lot of people deck that out totally, and I think that is fantastic. I wish I had the stamina, I think is the word I want, to do that. Make my own little universe where that's what's going on. Not quite there yet, folks. Maybe someday. You never know. Okay. Here we are. We are in Lexington, Kentucky. This is the second half of our tour. We're going to go ahead and fire through these, and I think we're going to go ahead and keep the same playlist that we did last time. Nothing should have changed dramatically. These homegrown songs still aren't doing it for them. Maybe we do want to get Wi-Fi in the Wilderness back out there. It does have some popularity. And then the other thing is, I wish Buzz showed up on the other picture. It doesn't. The other screen, not picture. I would like to be able to see, because you want to kind of maximize Buzz. You want to use those songs as much as you can. And the Wi-Fi in the Wilderness is definitely one that's got some attraction right now. So we'll see. Letting Go is just barely getting started. If I recall, we've only played it, it looks like twice. So it's not really doing awesome. This isn't definitely not a hit, but it's something to break up the monotony, I suppose. Let's go ahead and go with this. Take a quick peek. $1,432 screaming fans. And we're going to hit 100% right about now. managing the audience energy very well, which was to be expected. We did fine last time too. So here we go. Some folks are leveling up. Looks like maybe Angel and Xavier at least. I don't think we learn a whole lot here, except we did sell 106 copies of our song and 384 shirts. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Take a look at the set list. Kind of what we expected. Authority figure, I thought it was doing a little better than that. That's too bad. Table for 14 points in its jump, which is better than Broken Screen and is interesting because, again, usually you get a little bit better bumps with the hot or fast song, high energy songs, and then a little more of a moderate value for the yellow ones. So yeah, okay, not bad though. Let's go and see. Almost everybody leveled up. Okay, let's go ahead and get that taken care of. And we've been kind of focusing on stage presence. That was his jam. I think we're gonna level things out now for him. There we go. And for Kiwi, let's go ahead and just make her a master music writer, and we'll put the rest in stage presence for today. Angel we'll do kind of the same process for her. I do want to get her playing a little better though. And then for Xavier, get him to 50 there, and we'll just nominally bump those up a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm pretty comfortable with that. It is Sunday. Let's go ahead and move on to our next stop, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. Great place to play music. And yeah, what do we have? So stewardship is out, indulgence is in, okay? As you can see, the attitudes in the world have kind of rotated away from what we had started with pretty significantly, actually. So that's something that we will need to kind of manage as we go forward. I'm going to need to be a little bit more on top of that. We'll wait till after the tour is done, and then we'll start to kind of make sure that we're matching demand as far as that's concerned. Okay, so we're going to take authority figure down, and we're going to put Wi-Fi in the wilderness up. Let's see what else we have here. Inside the lines. Okay, maybe we take... I want to leave honor code in there, and I definitely want to leave structure in society. It's doing really well. So if I want to do inside the line, I guess I'm going to take down Freedom Learns. We'll do that. Okay, and this actually isn't the worst setup. Actually, I do want to maybe do this. There we go. Wi-Fi in the wilderness, we already know that it does well. You know what? We could put it up here just to see if there's a comparison that we can make in the long run, and then we're going to run that. $1,500 fans. That's better than last night. One of those didn't look like it did very well. I might have been watching audience energy level, not interest level there, but it felt like something went weird there, it looked like to me. Okay, roughly what we expected, only 113 shirts. That's too bad, which means only about 27 copies of our album. So slow night at the merchandise counter. Yeah, we sold like 3 times as many shirts last night and 4 times as many albums. That's too bad. Let's see if there was something going on. This one went up 11. That's pretty normal. This went up 11. So inside the lines actually didn't do much for us. We'll probably want to change that. Interestingly, neither did Wi-Fi in the wilderness. Okay, well, need to pay attention to that.
It's a nice, cool night.
And move on to the next one.
The windows down and the system up.
Chattanooga.
Saying, have a great night.
There we go. Shady is wishing us a great night. Well, we're still in Tennessee, so let's do this. I'm going to leave Wi-Fi in the wilderness on there, but let's rotate out Personal Digital Assassin and put Authority Figure back in. Put Authority Figure up here. This here. Definitely got to go with Broken Photographs. I think we are good there. Structure and Society was doing really well. Broken Screen, not as much. Wonder if I can take it down. Let's take it down and put Silent Tears in. Let's kick off with that. Okay. There we go. About what we did 2 gigs ago as far as the interest level went. So, see if there's any notable difference here. They went crazy over our performance. 190 shirts, 78 copies of the album. So, about triple here anyway. I can't quite remember what the shirts were like at 106, wasn't it? So not quite triple there, but definitely with the albums. That's good. And okay, a little bit better up front. Inside the lines, we're going to put Freedom back in for that one. Wi-Fi in the Wilderness is surprising me because it had been doing so well. So, all right, let's go to Memphis. Again here in Tennessee. And there we go. All right, let's see. We're going to take, it was Inside the Lines, right? We're going to take that one down, put Freedom Learns back in. Let's move Structure and Society up, see if that gives us anything different. I think I like this. Otherwise, I'm going to bump out Wi-Fi in the Wilderness and put Personal Digital Assassin back in there. And yeah, let's see. I hope I did that right. I didn't double check my my order there. It looks good though. Okay, roughly running about the same. Here's where I was hoping maybe we picked something up. We did. We were well into 100 before Dreams I Never Had was over. So that's good. A few less people here though. We got to hang out with people. They went crazy. Okay, that's good. Let's see how we did in shirts. 189 and albums. Almost 70, 69 of those. So that's good. All 5s. There we go. So we messed with the order a little and had a little bit better response. Let's see if that holds up if we go to another place where we can play the same list. And is tomorrow our break? I guess it is. We just played this one. We're off tomorrow. I screwed this up, folks. This was supposed to be Friday, and I guess when I clicked it, I don't know. Talking and clicking isn't as easy as it used to be, that's for sure. So let's see, where are we heading here? This will be back in Missouri. So, well, it doesn't actually matter. I was going to say we can... I was going to say, where could we use more points, reputation. That's the word I wanted. And the problem is, doesn't matter because there's nothing to do on a Thursday night that gains you reputation. So we may as well just head home and finish the tour from home. So it is Thursday. Now, when we're in a town that we've been in a lot, there can sometimes be things on a Thursday, but usually they're not going to be the places where you gain reputation. So wouldn't have really done us much at all, but what we can do is go home. We can see if we can repair any instruments. We can maybe do a practice, grab everything and make sure everything has been refreshed, and we'll finish up the tour then. Let's go ahead and have good old Xavier here work on... Yeah, it just feels like if he doesn't hit early, he doesn't hit at all. Yeah, poor guy. 5%, I guess we can... Angel's at 1%. I don't know that we're going to bother with her. And let's go with Chad. We'll go with the microphone. Yeah, no good RNGs there. So let's go ahead and just practice everything. I'm going to select all, practice, and we will head to Springfield, finishing up our gigs and our tour. Rosemary Elfson. There we go. We're there. And attitudes. We can play those hometown songs now, right? Yeah, homegrown is still popular in Missouri. So that might be something for us to just sub in. That's one of them. That's the other one. And then down here, what's some things that just popular? Honor code just isn't doing it, is it? So let's rotate that one out. We'll put in these old roads. And then the order of things does well. So we're going to hang on to that one. Broken photographs does well. I think this song is going to end up going away. We're going to rewrite some things and get more current. So let's go with this. And then we need to line it up properly. Or did I drop nope, we got a red here we can put in. Do that right there. We're good. Let's do it. These old roads did very well, actually. And yeah, we're well above 100 before Dreams I Never Had finished. So not bad. 1,458 people. And 218 shirts, 77 copies. Okay. These old roads gained a little popularity. Yeah. Authority figure, not so much. Impersonal digital assassin. So we might want to rotate those around in the future. But let's go ahead and finish up this fun little tour. We're going to go to Joplin. And the Damien Hawk Theater. There we go. Still in Missouri. So what was it? Was it Authority figure that didn't do well in the last one? I should have paid closer attention. Let's go ahead and rotate it out. We'll put in straight and narrow. Haven't played that one in a while anyway. Inside the lines. So let's see what Wi-Fi in the Wilderness does here. Oh, well, it's at the bottom of the list. So we'll swap it with this. Let's see how it does here. Although it was faces that it was dropping, wasn't it? So it wouldn't make a difference there. And I think we are good to go here. Just 2 more dates. One after this one. $1,557 folks. Oh boy. We have to drop a song. Let's drop Personal Digital Assassin. Okay. Well, at least they went crazy. They bought some shirts. They bought a few albums. That's always good. We broke a string. Oh, the mic battery died. Outstanding. And I have seen that happen before, actually. Wow, we were on stage. That's never fun. Wi-Fi in the Wilderness, yeah, it's just doing 4s. Okay, well.
You're listening to Stranded Radio.
And Topher leveled.
I've been thinking of changing it to Shrouded Radio.
Very good. Let's go ahead and take care of Tobin. So we fell 42 positions despite touring. We're falling. So clearly this album has kind of reached the end of its legacy, I think. And we will start to consider other options moving forward there. Yeah, that'll work. You know what? I'm going to take that point out. I was going to toss one in here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Last gig. Let's see what we can do. Oklahoma. So those homegrown songs are out again. We want to make sure we respect that. And there we go. We're going to, you know what? I'm going to drop the order of things. I'm going to put in Joshua's Automatic Anger. I know it's not a popular song, but I want to play it one more time. We're going to play it one more time before we probably cut it. Let's go ahead and add Inside the Lines. Put that here. Table for One would do well. We'll take out Personal Digital or Wi-Fi in the Wilderness. Put Table for One in. I did want to see how straight and narrow was doing. I should have paid closer attention to that. Authority figure. Nope, we're good here. Broken screen. Yep. Rules of engagement. Wasn't that one doing okay? I think it was. Let's drop silent. Is that the one I want to drop? Let's drop standing on the outside and put in rules of engagement right at the top. Kick off with that one. Here we go. Okay. I was definitely watching energy and not interest. I didn't see when it kicked up to 100. But let's see. They must have gotten paid today. That means we sold some shirts. 371 and almost 100 copies of our album. That is great. Good to see, good to see. And Joshua's Automatic Anger didn't get any love, as we kind of thought that would be the case. It's just not a popular song. So I think we're going to cut that one. I'm going to kind of look at the between this episode and the next, I'm going to look at the list of songs and just, I think I'm going to call way back. We clearly need to do some work there. It is October. I don't think we're winning any awards this first year. I never have been able to win an award in the first year, so I'm not even going to really pursue that. We're going to finish out the Midwest tour, head home, save the game, and we will continue in the next episode. Let's make sure nothing crazy happens here. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we'll just jump on home and save things off. I want to thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey that is Rising Star 2. Hope you'll take a look at it if you haven't. It is from Gilly Games, available on Steam, and allows you to play in other parts of the world as well, like Europe and South America, Japan, China, Korea, and now Mexico too. So there you have it. Did I say Europe? I think I said Europe as well. There you have it. Thank you for joining me. And until next time, fair travels.